Hey, we're back again. The Coon Prairie Ramblers. Yeah, rambling right along, singing the song, side by side.
Well, not side by side. Well, me and Mel.
Pretty close.
Me and Luke are.
Yeah.
Well, We're triangulated.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself. You're across the counter.
Cute.
Yeah. Well, KC, what happened to you last week?
Well.
Oh, I'm not saying it happened to you.
Well, do you remember Elvis Presley's nickname?
The pelvis.
Elvis to pelvis.
Yeah.
Mercy.
Well, I got me a pelvis bone
Yeah.
I hope you got one.
from a cow.
Oh,
And I'm going to.
transplanted? How'd that work out for you?
I'll be able to swivel my head.
I heard that.
You can carry 4 guts in you.
But I'm going to paint it. I got to cut off the back part of it so I can wear it like a mask.
That'd be spooky.
Yeah.
Send
Send a picture to
send that
our
Mel-
pod squad.
Yeah, send that picture. Mel
Saw it this morning. He
It was
wanted
on
to
it?
go there and chew on it.
I thought an alien had crashed
It's
and
huge.
burnt.
It's a lot bigger than you. I mean, it looks like a natural mask. I mean, it's got eyes, it's got a nose, and then those. They're not horns, but they look like
It looked like horns in the
But it's a
photo.
shame you're going to have to cut it in order to make it into a mask.
Well, I don't have to cut those horns off. I leave them on.
But you
there.
got the
Just the
vertebrae.
back part, they're like where the vertebrae are. So I got to cut that off, and then I got to paint it with some sort of sealer to seal it up. But I got it out there in the sunshine right now, drying out and getting all the. I was hoping the ants would get on there and
That's right.
get
They'll
all
clean it for
all
you.
those little goodies off of there.
You
There's
find a
still-
big ant bed, stir it up good, and
So
throw it
that
right in
thing
the middle
hadn't
of
been
it.
dead long, or what?
Oh, it's been
How'd
dead
you
a
get
while. It's been whitewashed.
Did he walk into your yard? Or?
And I know a lady that paints cow skulls.
Yeah.
She makes money, doing it. She's an artist. She's very good at it. She does other paintings too, but she paints.
Her name is Lorna Cowskull.
No, and
Cow
she
skull.
paints skulls and
Lorna
sells them,
Cowskull.
and they get a lot of money for them. I mean, we're talking.
No
Wow.
bones about it. They make
Yeah.
big money.
But I'm not doing mine to sell it. I just want it. I just always wanted to have one, and it's sort of a tribal thing, you know. People used to do it hundreds of years ago for like a scary mask to scare people off with. You know,
You got it locally?
Yeah.
So somewhere there's a cow out there walking on his front legs, dragging his back legs,
exactly.
and in a lot of pain, but no hip bone, no pelvis.
Hell, they may
all
have
the
built him one of those little harnesses.
There you go, the wheels on it, pulling behind it.
But yeah,
If you could become a rock and roll singer, we call you Melvis the Pelvis.
Yeah. It's still loose. I can swing it.
Have mercy.
and then I had a birthday yesterday for my wife.
Yeah.
We went
Yeah?
out to eat.
Yeah.
We went
Wait a
out
minute
to-
now. You had it
Is she
when?
telling her age?
Yesterday.
Well, why did we not see you Saturday then?
Saturday.
At the old timers reunion.
Saturday.
You better back up there.
And we were going to go out for lunch. But then we got a call back that one of the granddaughters was mad because she couldn't make it because she had to work. So we had to switch it and do it at night. And so we did it. There's a new restaurant opened up in the mall in Port Charlotte called Cody's Roadhouse. And you've been to Texas Roadhouse, right?
I heard of them. I've never been
Well,
to one.
it's reminiscent of that. It has that same flavor.
Road.
And,
There's a road that goes through it.
Yeah, but it's got
Asphalt.
the old Roadhouse look. You know that was a thing many years ago. They had Roadhouse restaurants. But anyhow,
Never saw the movie Patrick Swayze?
yeah, and you know they always have peanuts, and you eat
Throw 'em on the
peanuts
floor.
and throw them on the floor and that kind of stuff.
right.
But considering the fact it's only been open for 2 weeks and it was running over packed with people. They did a good job with service. I mean, and had a real good salad. They bought you out a salad, and they bought you out those rolls that look like you'd have to put your hand on them to keep them from floating off the plate. You know, those yeast rolls.
Yeast rolls? Oh, those are heavenly.
Delish. And they had cinnamon butter to put on those yeast rolls. Oh, Lord, that was good. I was not overly thrilled with my
Steak.
steak. I had a chicken fried steak.
So that ruined the whole thing.
It didn't ruin it. It was just, it just
Didn't live up to the expectations.
expectation. I mean, I've had good chicken fried steak. This was okay.
Yeah.
I like good. I like slap you pappy good. You know what I mean? I like the kind where you wish, I wish I could have this again.
So where did they go wrong with that steak?
It just wasn't
Didn't
seasoned.
have the right ingredients.
It had the right gravy
Just
in it, or
wasn't
what?
seasoned right. The gravy was good.
The gravy was
Had
good.
a little white gravy on top,
Right.
and it had the mashed potatoes on the side, with a little bit of white gravy on that, and that was good. And the breading was pretty good, but the steak, I think I would have pounded it out a little bit thinner. And made a little bit more tender and seasoned it a little more. But I realize restaurants have to kind of cater to the masses.
Right, they got to do seasoning in moderation.
Right.
And let people decorate their own with salt
And
pepper.
I'm not a person that salts things without thought.
Without tasting it first, yeah.
I taste my food.
Some people just...
And but I'm gonna tell you what, to me, I don't care who cooked it. If you've got white gravy and mashed potatoes, it needs pepper on it.
Absolutely.
I mean, it just
It's screaming for pepper.
It is. It's crying out. Put black pepper all over me, please.
Have mercy.
And so I did that without thinking.
Pepper me with pepper.
But it needed salt. And I mean, that's something you can add, but it's not quite the same. But I like that seasoning in my breading. You know, it's twice breaded. You know, you bread that steak, or you flour it and dip it in an egg wash and then flour it again. And I like it season upon season. I like it, you know, where you really got a seasoning on it. But I'm not saying it was bad, but it was just
I like a little crunchy. I don't like mushy breading on anything.
And I don't want it when
nasty.
I crunch into or cut into it that my entire breading falls off.
Yeah, or just fly. You know how you
It breaks apart.
So crispy, it just flies in all
like
directions.
you can take a hammer and break it off.
Shatters.
Right, but it's an art.
So, would you recommend going back there?
I highly recommend going back there,
Try
but I
something
wouldn't
different.
highly recommend getting a chicken fried steak.
Did you throw any shells on the floor?
Yes, I didn't throw them.
Oh.
I brushed them.
Oh.
I laid them on the table and then kind of nonchalantly brushed them onto the floor. But I mean, and I was thirsty. And you ever have one of those times when you're just,
Can't get enough
thirsty?
water.
And it wasn't because of the peanuts. 'Cause I was thirsty before we ever went there. And I must have drank 6 glasses of water at least.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And I'm going to tell you what, as soon as those glasses would get empty, bam, they got me a new glass of water. Boom. I never had to ask for one.
Well, that's good service.
I drank a bunch of water. And then they bring the salad out and then put the dressing on the salad and mix it all up right there.
Right there for you.
Yeah, it's not like you get your salad and then put your dressing on it. It's all, I mean, coated. Like you used to do years ago. You remember when you'd have a salad at your house and it had the salad dressing on it?
That's right. And you did a whole bowl for everybody.
Right,
and you
exactly.
dipped it
That's
out.
exactly the way it was. And it was fresh. It was colder than you can imagine. I think they had the bowl that they had a glass bowl they made it in was probably been in a freezer or
Like
something.
a frosted mug.
Yeah. And the plates were cold. And I mean, tell you what, the salad is worth the trip. If I go back, I'm getting a hamburger.
Yeah.
By the time you get sit there and eat peanuts, salad, yeast rolls, don't
worry
order a
about
big
dessert.
meal. Don't order.
You got to worry about dessert.
Oh, that's what he come up there. We had to get boxes. We had there was 6 of us there, and we had to get at least 3 or 4 boxes. And then he'd come back and want to know, did y'all have room for dessert? I said, no, sir, no room for dessert.
The prices were okay.
Yeah, it was
Average.
competitive.
Something what
Yeah.
you'd expect.
Yeah, something I would expect.
Not too cheap.
Wasn't
not too expensive.
expensive.
You know, we never have room for dessert.
Who are we?
I wonder if they ever sell dessert anymore.
Hardly ever.
Hardly
Some
ever.
places do. I just don't have. Ever notice in those restaurants with all the peanuts in, they never give you a bucket of boiled peanuts.
Yeah.
They don't want them shells sticking to the floor.
I tell you what,
yeah.
I hate it when they come around with a dessert tray.
Yeah.
And they show it to you instead of just asking you about it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at here.
They
what we-
sell more doing that.
Oh.
With the dessert
There
cart.
used to be an Italian restaurant over in Bradenton that would do that. And I mean, you were sitting there about to bust. I mean, you've already undone the top of your pants button, and all of a sudden you look and you think, well, I can undo one more button.
That's where
What if,
I'm
you
wearing
take
my
your, what if
overalls.
you take your finger and say, yeah, I want that one?
They'll
you
give
done
you,
bought
they'll
it
give
then.
you
They'll
that
give you
one.
that one.
You done bought it. Or you'll be wearing it if you don't buy it. All right, we got to get on out of here. We're getting hungry, but we're
gotta
going to
buy
have to come back for a couple more segments. So y'all stay put, and we'll be back in a short.